It's time for the Mortgage Mailbag.
All right, it is time now to get into the mailbag. We like to ask you questions, Bill, that come into us. And these are kind of common questions that really impact a lot of people that are going through this process of locking in a mortgage and looking for that dream home. But the question I have for you today, Bill, in order to be pre-approved, are you doing a hard credit check? And if so, will this hurt my credit?
So, Ben, this is probably one of the more common questions that we get. So we can do 9 out of 10 pre-approvals with a soft credit pull, meaning that it is not a hard inquiry. It doesn't show up as an inquiry. It has zero impact on credit. 9 out of 10 times, a soft credit pull is sufficient for that. There is a few things a soft credit pull won't tell us. And in certain instances, we need to go to the hard credit pull. If we go to the hard credit pull, it will not hurt your credit. Now, there will be an inquiry that shows up in the inquiry section. It'll notate that we looked at it, and your scores might change by a point or two, which is basically your credit score just recognizing the credit pull, but it's not materially hurting your credit in any way. So mortgage companies, to help give you good information, for that to be hurtful or harmful to your credit just really doesn't make sense, and there's laws and rules around that. Now, one thing that would hurt your credit is if you had 20 lenders pull your credit, right? Mortgage lenders. Or if you go out on a Saturday and you go to 3 car dealers and 3 dealers shop it with 3 of their lenders each, that's a different thing. But actually with a mortgage company, you can have one hard inquiry can have subsequent hard inquiries after it within a 30-day period. It only counts as one. So there's protection against that. Definitely, I wouldn't worry about a lender looking at your credit and that being harmful to your credit score.
So does everyone at some point, though, have to go through the hard credit pull? I'm assuming at some point.
Yeah, so great point, Ben. Even if we do a soft credit pull for the pre-approval, at some point during the process, it's going to have to flip to a hard credit pull in order to get you to the settlement table and for the underwriter to sign off on the loan.
Okay. And then we were talking about questions you should ask your lender. Is this one of them? I mean, if you go and sit down at the very beginning with someone to get pre-approved, should I assume that that lender is going to be doing a soft pull, or should I ask to make sure that's clarified?
You know, I would ask just so you know what's going to happen, because right now there's a really popular thing with what are called trigger leads, where the credit bureaus sell your data. So TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, if a hard credit pull is detected, they're going to sell that to other mortgage companies because they can tell the type of credit pull that it was, and you'll get a lot of phone calls. So if we do a hard credit pull, we always let the customer know, hey, I'm really sorry, but you're going to get lenders from all over blowing up your phone. And it's really annoying. And there's actually legislation they're working on right now to make it illegal because it's kind of an infringement of privacy. And we're not even sure why it's legal. And a lot of these lenders are not the best, most reputable lenders that are going to be calling. So definitely something to be careful of. And Ben, to your point, another reason why it's great for the customer to ask that question. Are you going to do a hard credit pull? Because at some point we're going to need to, and at some point your phone is just going to light up like a Christmas tree.
Don't look forward to that at all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you for the question. If you have one for us, you can send it in to us, smartmortgageshow.com. Also, you can connect with Bill and Cross Country on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Plus, we'll be posting content from our show on those channels, so make sure you follow along there. Please subscribe to the show wherever you listen. If you watch on YouTube, we'd also appreciate you subscribing there as well. But Bill, as always, we appreciate your time, and I always encourage others to reach out, be active, proactive in many cases about your mortgage. It's a great time, but it can be overwhelming, and we're here to help. So thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for listening to the Smart Mortgage Show. We'll be back again next month with a new episode. Please hit subscribe. We'll talk to you then.